What is going on, everyone? My name's Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology, the Titans action, spawning in the blue color, playing as Hades. His name is Nullus. His opponent today in the red color, playing as Poseidon. His name is Matreiuss. The map is Mirage. It's game number 6 in this best of 7 for the finals of the Champions League Season 3 tournament. Nullus on match point, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a long, long road coming, and he has victory in his grasp. One more win, and he walks away with 1,000 smackaroos. Smackaroos are a Australian term for those of you who didn't know. Actually, it might not be Australian. I don't know. I feel like it seems very Australian, but it means dollars. Okay. Anyways, we've already seen one Greek mirror, specifically one Hades versus Poseidon mirror on water in this matchup. But this is a very different map. This is Mirage. Mirage is a unique map in that the fish is safe. You technically safe. You can obviously attack it by sending a villager over and putting the stuff on the things, but we'll have to wait and see how it's all going to go. So what are the plans here? Let's go over some of the potential strategy that these players could employ. So the big difference between playing Greek Mirror on a standard map without fish and a map with fish is that you get this extra amount of food economy to power early aggression. You also get this extra amount of food economy to power your boom. You don't need as many villagers on wood, on food to pump out villages. So there's two options here. Option number one is we see a far second town center. Option number two is we see some incredibly early aggression. So we're either going to see a very, very boomy game, or we're going to see a very, very aggressive game. Now, Matreiuss, Nullus, if we take a look at his base, he does have a relatively safe forward gold mine. So I say a relatively safe forward gold mine because the forest protects the gold, the tower protects the gold, this tower protects this side. So it's going to be really tough for Matreiuss to get in and get a whole bunch of damage done here. But he's got but I mean, it's still forward, so there's still room for aggression. And it does look like Matreiuss has scouted around and seen everything at this point. We do see that Nullus is actually in front on the fishing ships as he dumps all the fish in, and he will be advancing. He is a very, very long time behind Matreiuss's advance, and Matreiuss is literally, that's blistering pace right there. He's going up at is it faster than 4 minutes? I think it's a 4:02. My guess is a 4:02. 6, yeah, maybe. Or maybe it's meant to be a 3:50, a 3:48. I think it's a 3:48, but he's missed the food dumpage. As the villagers are going to be moving forward here, super fast advance. We do see the centaurs popping out. The lion going to get taken out. All the fishing spots not quite grabbed here for Matreiuss, but he's going to be getting his sables down first, and I imagine getting himself that final fishing ship out as the hippocampus. I don't know why I say the things I say sometimes. Hippocampus is scouting out, making sure that nothing weird going on. House is already up on this gold mine. We've got the wall segments kind of up. A stable getting dropped down on this position as well, as the centaur wants to get in here to get a little bit of damage done. We already see the Ajax is out, so the early advance here for Matreiuss not really paying off here as Nullus gets himself the pickaxe. And we are seeing a very, very interesting opener here. Archery range stable for Nullus. That's my go-to in the Greek Mirror. Always going to be making Hippocon and Toxotes, unless it's a super open map, which this one isn't really, as we do see Matreiuss turns around, gets a little bit of damage done onto that Ajax before the Ajax retreats away. What's the difference in stats here? Both 264 HP. The Ajax gets a little bit more hack armor, and the Theseus gets a little bit more pierce armor. An interesting one there. As the units now pushing forward, pushing the villagers off of that gold mine ever so slightly. The advantage, obviously, for Matreiuss is the fact he's advanced a little bit earlier, which means he gets a little bit more damage done earlier. But the weakness, obviously, is because Nullus advanced later, he had more villagers out earlier, which means he gets to get a little bit more resource. But one villager down is going to equalize that advantage of Nullus is pretty quickly. Also, watchtowers coming through for Nullus as well. Means, well, that's just resources that Matreiuss can just leave now. He's picked off a villager. He's picked off... He did lose a centaur, which is kind of a big deal, but he's picked off a house, and he can probably just leave if he wants to here. Call it a day. Now the tower getting some good value here. We do see Ajax ends up going down. Losing a Hippocon for a house is not a trade I would normally be expecting Matreiuss to take, but he is wanting the aggression here. And one thing that is a little bit weak about going mass Hippocon when you're rushing an opponent is you don't get those archers to sit back yet. Imagine wedging the Hippolyta in onto this position. He can hit the villagers here. He totally could. As the scout checking out everything on this position, making sure that no gazelle are coming in. First scene coming through from Matreiuss. I don't mind it, but I just don't think it's that useful to grab it early. I feel like you should get it, but maybe later. As Nullus, he's already got himself his own purse scene. As we do see one tower over here. He's going to be getting targeted down. The army of Nullus coming through here. Push these units away. There's a big, easy retreat path down the bottom here. As the tower not quite going to go down. Almost falling. 78 HP remaining. All units piling in. Matreiuss does have the population advantage at the moment. Nullus, for some reason, actually is in front on the villager count. I'm not sure what's going on there. Looks like Matreiuss actually supply blocked. Population blocked. Sometimes I drop into my my StarCraft speak. Supply. Nullus retreating back here. He's finding himself a very, very nice fight here. The Hippocon have to get out. It does end up picking off one. The rest of those Hippocon will be able to retreat back to safety. And the question here is going to be, can Matreiuss actually take fights without having Toxotes? He's going to be getting himself the medium cavalry. But the fact of the matter is, I don't even think you should make hoplites here. Just like 1 part Hippocon, 2 parts Toxotes. There isn't really a fight that the Hippocon can take that wins in a practical sense. So the Hippocon's still searching around for someone to attack. Another military building coming down for Nullus as he's pushing up to full population. Matreiuss searching around here, and we do now see the archery ranges coming down. 3 archery ranges to boot there for Matreiuss. He gets hand axe as well. 3 villager lead here for Nullus. How is Nullus manufacturing this villager lead here in this game? I do not know. He hasn't gotten a single raid just yet. This is all based on the fact that Matreiuss advanced really fast. We do see Matreiuss getting himself a whole bunch of favor here. It looks like he wants to get Spirited Charge, which will help him out considerably against the Toxotes. Nice snipe there with Hippolyta. If Matreiuss can retreat now, he should be fine. We are seeing the... Matreiuss has snuck down with a dock here, and he is going to be able to finish off the docks here as Nullus tries to get himself out of some of his own trireme there, but the villagers in the main base of Matreiuss are going to start getting taken down. Matreiuss needs to keep those guys alive. He's retreating around here as best as he can, as he does manage to finish off the docks, and he's going to be able to take out all those fishing ships. That's a huge amount of damage that Matreiuss has managed to do there as these villagers continue to run. Do we see any sort of transport ship shenanigan to try and keep the villagers alive? Looks like no. But who wins in this situation? I mean, obviously... I don't really know. All of Matreiuss' villages are idle here. Literally all of Matreiuss' villages are idle. Nullus is causing so much problems here for Matreiuss. Matreiuss is losing so many villages. Nullus is up 10 villages here as Restoration gets dropped down. You always have to click ceasefire, but he can't click ceasefire because he doesn't want to allow the dock to come back up over here. As Matreiuss retreats into his town center, he's Hippocon trying to come back, but I mean, can he even win this fight? I mean, he has the towers. He's got everything in this position. Nullus is sacrificing a lot of units here to keep the villages idle here. Nullus 40 villages at this moment. Even with the 9 fishing ship advantage now, it's not that big of a deal. As Hippocon coming back in, the villagers are going to be returning back onto their resources here. That was a... Oh, man, what a trade. Who came out in front? I do not know. As, I mean, the fishing ship's getting taken down. Obviously, here, Matreiuss can grab the fish here as well if he wants to build his own fishing ships there. As Matreiuss pulls back. Villagers getting taken down over here as well. Great raids still coming through for Nullus. He is in hot pursuit in this game. He is not going to be slowing down here at all as the villagers retreating off of this wood line yet again. There is a wood line over here that was relatively safe, but Matreiuss refused to go over there. Wanted to come back up to the unsafe one at the top as the gold villagers getting pushed off of that gold mine there. Matreiuss at 82 population, not able to really take these fights. And Nullus here, he's more than happy to just sit in this main base underneath town center fire, underneath tower fire, underneath everything here as, I mean, Matreiuss can move on to this gold mine at the front, I guess. The Hippocon do manage to come in. They do manage to take down a bunch of those Toxotes here, and it looks like the population getting a little bit more close to equality there. Matreiuss gets some stuff out. The dock is back up, though, for Nullus. So the villager was taken out, but dock back up means a handful of triremes get built. And Nullus is back in the driver's seat on that water at the bottom of the map there. As the Hippocon still looking for the fights. Both players medium Hippocon, but Nullus has got medium Toxotes as well. Man, villager differential is gigantic here. Matreiuss is going to have to work some magic here. The one thing is that the gold in the main base here of Nullus is finished, and he's on this gold mine. Whereas Nullus has still got... Oh, Nullus is about out. We do see the crenellations coming through, though, for Matreiuss. As the Hippocon going to be leaving, looking for some villager kills. Lots of villagers in the middle of the map here. Toxotes getting good damage done from afar here. You can retreat into that town center and get some bonus damage without taking any DPS as the villagers get spotted over here. Matreiuss not paying attention to his Hippocon. He misses the town center, but he sees... No, he doesn't. He's back. He's going to be hitting that town center and stopping that from going up. As Nullus is still trying to push in here underneath the town center fire. Matreiuss missed micros a little bit, pulling those Toxotes a little bit further in. Just garrison into the town center. As the Hippocon taking this fight, the villagers shanking away. As Matreiuss doesn't have quite enough there to deal with that. The villagers back onto the town center. A handful of units coming over here. Matreiuss at 100 population. Nullus at 112. As the Hippocon try and come back over here, but it looks like the town center is going up nonetheless. As the villagers making their way back over here. Nullus unrelenting. Matreiuss does spot that one, pulling back into his town center. He does have the gold mine in the front here if he wants. Matreiuss with lots of wood in the back, lots of food, but no gold here. No gold at the moment. Trying to find value with his Toxotes here. A couple of straggler units can get sniped down, but Matreiuss wants to push forward, take out these units as best as he can. We do see the villagers sneaking this gold mine. I love that play in the corner of the map. Away from Nullus, away from Nullus's sight there. As the Hippocon coming over here, we do see Matreiuss trying to retreat back, keeping his units alive. He's dropped down to 91 population. Nullus is at 115. Nullus not able to find the engagement he wanted there. Matreiuss going to be retreating back out yet again. Still in a tough position. Shaft mine coming through. 2 town center Nullus here. The dock is still up for Matreiuss, so he can get a little bit of harass on the water if he wants, but lots of resources. It cost a lot of resources. We've got the centaur now coming out for Matreiuss. It's just like, with all this favor, what am I going to use it on? As the villagers retreating back off of that gold mine. Looks like Matreiuss can't get onto that. Vault for Erebus now coming through for Matreiuss as well. As the Sylvan Law Centaur are going to start coming. Matreiuss in a very desperate position now, making those units. That's a lot of resources, a lot of investment. And Nullus is about to click up to the heroic age. He's in such a commanding position. Armory coming down as well. Villagers getting pushed off of that gold mine over there. As the Hades Shades getting taken down. There's still 12 villagers on that Ford gold mine. 39 villagers versus 56 with the 9 fishing ships apiece here. So, I mean, if the Centaur don't work against Hades as Zeus, can the Centaur work as Poseidon? I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of units out there for Matreiuss. And Sylvan Law are also through Aphrodite on the way. Matreiuss getting some good damage done here as the Ajax going to be falling. Nullus now 3 town centers as well as Aphrodite. He is in full swing in this game, but he's still not managed to quite find an army engagement that he's liked here. A Spirited Charge now coming through for Matreiuss with 4 Hippocon in his army. It's a big, big investment here. He needs, I mean, he wants the speed so that he can raid with those Hippocon, I guess, but such an investment. As the Aphrodite comes in, the curse drops. Matreiuss taps out. And Nullus is the victor. Claiming the prize. Claiming the final of the Champions League Season 3 trophy. We will crown him in this one. What a game here. What a series. What a tournament. My golly gosh. I don't know what else to say. I mean, Matreiuss, he took the docks down, but the decision-making from Nullus to just run at the villages of Matreiuss's base. And Matreiuss just, he kind of just had to garrison them into his hometown center, but he went walkabout with those, and he just lost so many resources, so many villagers doing that he just couldn't continue. And Nullus just got too far in front in that one movement, that one decision that Matreiuss made. Cost him this game. And Nullus finds the victory. I don't know what else to say, guys. This tournament was a monumental effort. And I want to pay credit where credit's due. So a huge thank you to all of the streamers who stepped up and casted the games. We had Soup, Iron Maiden, Revan, Rapple, Gold Lion, Blackouters Plays, Ray Delage, Tunison, Antos, Nullus, Matreiuss, Punkstar, Shadowfax, Chrono JJ, Ryfang, and Count Von Count. Huge effort from all those guys. And I want to make a special comment, a special mention of Blackouters Plays. Mr. Blackadder himself. He's always stepping up. He's always casting the little games. He gets the prize of best community streamer. And huge thanks to him for all of that hard work. He's always putting it out there. He's got his own YouTube channel. So I do highly recommend everyone go check out some of the games that he casts. Super appreciate that. We're going to try and get in and interview Nullus and potentially Matreiuss as well. If you guys enjoyed this game, enjoyed this series, enjoyed this tournament, and want to see more tournaments like this, definitely let me know. And yeah. Oh, I have to also say a huge thank you to Reddy as well. And I believe Nullus for the help at Liquipedia, keeping that up to date. Do a great job there. If you want to see all of the stats and everything, you can go and check out Liquipedia there as well. Anyways, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.